Thank you for your question. I am the Impact and Sustainability Director at Axian Energy, which is the arm of Axian Group focused on development and operating renewable energy power plant across Africa. At Axian Energy, we are committed to accelerating the energy transition on the continent with a strong focus on solar power, hybrid solution, and last mile solution. So to give access to clean and reliable electricity. Our ambition is not to generate only power, but also to do in a way that creates long-term environmental and social value. That's why I am here. So in my role, I am responsible to ensure that sustainability and impact consideration are fully integrated into our project from the early stage to the construction and operation. So this includes managing environmental and social risk, aligning with international standards, and ensure that our project deliver tangible benefits to the local community. So I am sit at the intersection of strategy, risk management, impact, making sure that the growth of the company goes hand in hand with responsible and sustainability development. I did not really start in the solar industry. So my journey began with an oil and gas company. But I work for the solar department, but in an oil and gas company in Africa. And in this structure, I was involved with last mile solar project structuration. So, and I think that that gave me a strong understanding and how large scale or mini microgrid projects interact with the environment. And I think that that's where I started to like and to interest into the solar industry. So after this work, I joined Axian Energy. And through this experience, it became very clear that energy is one of the key drivers of development in Africa. So not only in sector where sustainability challenge are the most critical, but also in many aspects. We are talking about climate change, etc. So naturally, I was drawn toward renewable energy, especially solar and hydro, because it offers a unique opportunity to address those challenges, those climate challenges. We are talking about climate change transition, mitigation, action, and from energy access and economic development. So over time and transition, so more directly into renewable energy projects at Axian Energy. So I'm working on initiatives that aim to scale clean energy solution while embedding strong ESG projects. What that means directly that this journey, moving from understanding impact and working for with the last mile, shape my future in the sustainability energy and my journey in this industry. One of the most memorable aspects of working in solar, I don't have just one, but I think that it's more than experience than is more than a real experience than just one short experience. So when I witness how the project that we are developing go far beyond electricity generation, I think that this is the memorable aspect of working in this industry. For example, in several projects that I've been involved in, I've seen firsthand how the development of solar plant can contribute to local community with local job creation, infrastructure improvement, access to electricity, community development initiative like supporting schools, improving access to water, strengthening local economies. So what really stands out is when you see a project shift from being just an infrastructure asset to becoming a driver of local development. I think that that is the key aspect and the key experience that I think that is one of the best memorable moments that I have. So those moments are particularly meaningful because they highlight that solar energy is not only just about decarbonizing energy system, but also about creating inclusive growth and long-term positive impact for communities. It's kind of a difficult question. So if I had to focus on one key area, I think that it will be the need to strengthen and accelerate the enabling environment for renewable energy across Africa. The continent we know that has exceptional solar potential. Everyone knows that, and everybody is agreed to that. But the pace of deployment is often generally slowed by challenge, such as regulatory uncertainties, limited grid capacity, complex financing structures. So I think that addressing these challenges will significantly unlock the market by improving policy stability, strengthening transmission infrastructure, and facilitating access to financing. This is a key element. So particularly for large scale and hybrid projects that can bring a big really difference for community. But at the same time, because I'm an impact and sustainability workers, I believe that there is also an opportunity to further integrate sustainability and local value creation into project development, ensuring that all solar projects not only deliver energy, but also maximize benefits for the local economies and local communities. So this is with this right condition, I think that Africa could become a global leader in solar energy development. Because the potential in Africa is very huge, I think that in the next 12 months, the African solar market is expected to continue to grow, to show a strong and steady development, driving surely by increased energy demand and the need for more resilient energy system. So energy with BESS, for example. So we'll see more utility scale solar projects coming online, as well as a growing number of hybrid systems combining solar with battery storage. We have already seen in every country that where we are working with all the project that they want to implement is solar plus battery. And I think that this is very essential to address intermittency and improve grid reliability. There will also be increased interest from investor and development finance institution because solar will continue to prove its viability across different markets in Africa. Another important trend, I think, is the growing focus on sustainability beyond just energy generation. So that will include environmental performance, community engagement, and long-term impact. So overall, the market is becoming more mature than previously, more structured and more impact driven. And so I believe deeply that we are entering a phase where solar energy will play a central role in shaping Africa's energy future.